Gun Freak Nation, how are you? This is the President T Electric, and I want to say I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. We hit the 15,000 mark. We are now at 15,400 citizens, you know. So we over 15,000 strong. I can't thank you enough. I love y'all. I want y'all to be safe. Um, what I'm about to say is coming from my heart. You know what I'm saying? Y'all show me so much love, Gun Freak Nation. Um, but you know what I'm about. I'm about love. I don't care. Here in Gun Freak Nation, we don't care about color. We don't care about, none of that. We're past that. It's all about the righteousness that's in your heart, Gun Freak Nation. I don't give a damn whether you're black, white, Asian, Hispanic. It doesn't matter. We all human at the end of the day. We all bleed blood at the end of the day. So on that note, are you ready to defend your life, defend your family? Are you ready to do that? Do you got what it takes to defend your peace? Because I'm going to tell you something. These savages out here, they don't care. Okay? They do not care. They want to break in your house. They want to do a home invasion on you. They want to inflict terror and pain on you. They get off on that. They get their rocks off on that. They want to come in and rape your wife, rape your girlfriend, molest your kids. These dirty, filthy, animalistic savages, they're out there and they're ready to pounce on anybody they think they can victimize. So I'm telling you now, don't be a victim. I just feel like it's a storm, man. It's like, I just feel like it's the calm before the storm. And it's only going to get worse. Because of those recent mass shootings, the whole temperature of the country is like, they hate us. And we ain't did nothing. But they want to hate on us. As if we had something to do with it. Because we got guns to protect our families. I don't understand it. Why do this government use and exploit unfortunate situations like that, man? Why do they do that? I don't understand. But you got people protesting. We hate AR-15s. We hate assault rifles. But they don't realize those same guns that they swear up and down that is a weapon of war, that is an evil killing machine. They swear that they're evil, pure evil. But if it's in the hands of a righteous man, those same guns that you claim is evil can save your life. If some of those parents would have been armed and had their own AR-15s, it would have definitely made a difference, because those hoe-ass, coward-ass cops didn't do a goddamn thing but let them kids die. If New York wouldn't have made it so hard, maybe some of those customers in that Tops grocery store would have been armed, and that bastard, that savage that went up in that grocery store, maybe he would have been met with so much resistance because it was multiple people instead of just a guard armed. Maybe he would have retreated, body armor or not. So what I'm saying is, Guns save lives. They save more lives than they take lives. But you would never hear that on the news because of the narrative. I don't know. They want some type of control. They want us to depend on the government, man. But they cannot take away our Second Amendment rights. That's why they were put in place for a bullshit government that turns into tyranny, tyrants. So we can fight back. We need our guns. We got to come together. We got to band together. I got people sending me emails trying to get me to fall for their little fake plots so the FBI can come and knock down my door. And I'm too smart for that, sir. So you have been blocked. Stop sending me emails saying, well, we need some arming weapons and we need tanks and we need to take these. No, that ain't what we about in Gun Freak Nation. We righteous, non-violent people, sir. We not about to start no revolution. But we will defend ourselves against these savages and against anybody that's trying to do us harm. We are law-abiding citizens. I'm all about for any and everybody that's responsible owning a firearm. Okay? No, it's just some things in this country that's just never going to go away. And one of them is violence. We are never going, I don't give a damn if we wake up one magical day and there's no longer any firearms in this country or on this planet. And I guarantee you will have people stabbing each other to death. I guarantee you will have people walking around with clubs and bats and beating each other to death. It's just not going to happen because everybody's mind is wired differently. You just got crazy people in this country. And you're not going to end that by putting in these so-called restrictions on guns. Because it's already millions and millions of guns out there on the streets now. Now I understand that these latest two savages that did the latest two shooting, the grocery store in Buffalo, New York, and the Valdez, Texas, they bought their guns legally. But I'm telling you, they minds were so fucking screwed up and fucked up in the head. You think that was gonna stop them? They would have went out in the streets and bought them illegally. It was nothing at that point to stop them from doing what they had planned to do in their sick, disgusting ass heads. And that's why I'm telling y'all right now, Gun Freak Nation, and for those who are new, hey, if you want to become a citizen of Gun Freak Nation, it's free. Hit that subscribe button. Okay? Hit that like button. Hit that share button. I appreciate all y'all. But I'm telling y'all, evil is real. These savages is not a joke. Okay? It was a situation where it was a guy, and unfortunately he made mistakes, broke the law, and had a felony. He was a felon. He did what he had to do to take care of his family, but he was not allowed to have a gun because he was a felon. And he didn't want to break the law. He didn't want to go to jail. He didn't want to get caught with one because he know that's an automatic 2 years away from his family. Who's going to take care of his family if he can't do it, But you know what? The savages found that out. Knew that he didn't have a gun up in there. And them savages pounced on him. Did a home invasion on him. Pulled that home invasion on him. Laid everybody down. See, when they coming into your house, they making you lay down. And if you resist them, they're going to put a bullet in your brain. So when these savages went up in his house, he had to lay down because he didn't have nothing to resist them with. He laid down, his wife laid down, his children laid down. Do you know those filthy savages? They took all his money that he saved up. Then they made them take their clothes off. You know those filthy bastards? You know those filthy bastards took their fingers and rammed their fingers through their orifices, through their private areas. What the I know YouTube is automatically going to demonetize this video, but I'm going to be me. If you don't took the man's money and got what you wanted, why would you violate them in such a vicious manner? Why would you do that? And then after they got done violating them with their nasty ass fingers, they raped them. Raped the wife, raped the man, roughed up the kids. You see, it's a sick-minded individual. We're talking about Satan here. We're talking about demons. This is demonic. Where they don't fuck all. We just want your property. We just want your valuables. They want to inflict pain and terror on you. They want to rape you. It's a sickness. And the only way it can be dealt with you need you something like this. This is a 45 ACP Chris Vector. It ain't got to be nothing pricey like this. But you need you something. Even if it's just a 22 long rifle. If you do got a 22 long rifle, aim for their fucking face, their head, and their dick. Because they just might have body armor or their legs. But what I'm saying is, Gun Freak Nation, we got to come together, man. Brother standing with brother, woman standing with woman. We got to come together. We don't want that wickedness at our door, running up in our dwellings. We don't want that. But we are ready and prepared to send them to Funky Town. Savages are evil people. It's not a race thing. They can be white, they can be black, they can be Asian, they can be Oriental. It doesn't matter. They can be Hispanic. It doesn't matter. If you got evil in your heart, we want no parts of that. And we're willing to do whatever it takes to defend our lives. Even though we got these bitch-ass politicians that think they know what's best for us. Only we can decide what's best for our families. Okay? We can only decide. If you got, they're talking about putting the putting a cap on high capacity magazines. What they want us to be like California with only 10 rounds? How so? You want to put us law-abiding citizens at a disadvantage. If you got a savage breaking in your house and you got 4 or 5 of them and they got, AR-15s, Dracos with 30 rounders, what the hell am I going to do with a 10-round mag? I want to have a fighting chance. I don't never want to be in a fair fight, Mr. Biden. I want to have the advantage over my adversary, which is the fucking savages. So guess what? If they see me with that punk ass shotgun, hunting shotgun that you want us all to have, Mr. Biden, and they got AR-15s with 30-round mags, AK-47s with 30-round mags, and they see me with this old ass Amafud shotgun, guess what? They just might decide to stick around because they already know they got me outgunned. Okay? Even with a Glock, you are outgunned if that savage got an AR-15. People say, well, what do you need an AR-15 for? Well, that's a weapon of war. It's designed to kill people. You damn right. You damn right. That's why we want it, because it is designed to send a motherfucking savage to fucking Funky Town. That's what we want. That don't make us a killer because we own that. That don't make us an active shooter. We only trying to protect our family. And the reason why I say, you got those people, all you need is a Glock. All you need is a handgun. What do you need that for? You know why I need it? You know why I need it? Or something like this. You know why I need it? Because with a handgun, when you got something like this, it's got a brace. When you got an AR-15, it's got a brace or a stock if it's a rifle. With this right here, you can aim better. It's more proficient, and you can aim better. And if you got an actual AR pistol or rifle, you got that 5.56 round, and you got the 223 round that it can shoot out, or a 300 blackout. It doesn't matter. If you got an AK-47, you got the 7.62 by 39 round. Those are superior rounds. Even if they coming in with body armor, they're not going to, trust me, the savage is not going to want to be hit with a 7.62 by 39 or a 5.56. And it's proficient. You get your aim on better. You got a red dot you can mount on it, and you are on target. And just looking at it is going to intimidate them. And they damn sure don't want to get shot with it. That's why we need an AR-15. Let alone if it's multiple savages breaking in your home. If you got about 4 to 8 savages, an AR is what's going to get them off of you, because you got the superior firepower. You got 30 rounds to rain down on their funky, stinking asses. That's why we need it. But obviously they want us to be victims. They're trying to put us at a disadvantage. Listen, Gun Free Nation, from the bottom of my heart, I love y'all. I don't want nothing bad to happen to y'all. I mean that. We are honest to God, God-fearing people. We don't bother nobody. We mind our own business. But we will not be victims. We will not be victims. I've seen the aftermath of home invasions, where the woman was raped, brutally gang raped, where the guy was raped. I've seen the horror stories like Shannon Christian and Chris Newsom. They didn't do, the only crime they did was kiss out in public, and them fucking savages spotted that, kidnapped them, took them back to their crack house. They raped Chris Newsom. They found semen in his anal. They set his body on fire, and before they raped him, they took a leg that went to a table and rammed it up his anal. And to think about it, compared to her death, Shannon's, he had the easy death. He had the easy way out. They killed him the same night, took him to the train tracks, blew his brains out, shot him in the back, and set him on fire after they raped him. That was the easy death compared to what they did to poor Shannon. Rest in peace, y'all. They gang raped that woman for 2 days straight. They violated her in every way. They raped her mouth. They raped her anal. They raped her vagina. So when they did the autopsy on her, her vagina had turned black from them abusing her. They took the same chair leg and rammed it in her vagina and in her anal. They forced her to give them oral sex to the point to where her lip was ripped. And then those filthy fucking savages poured bleach down her throat and in her vagina to try to, clean up the evidence. They scrubbed her. Then they hog tied her and then they put 10 garbage bags over her. And she suffocated to death. Tell me that ain't fucking evil. Tell me that ain't no fucking, those are not savages that did that shit. It's evil people in the world. Arm up. They caught the bastards that did it, and one of them, the leader, the gang leader, he's on death row. That crime happened back in 2007. Tell me why this fucking savage is still alive. The rest of them is doing life in prison. So you never know what situation you can find yourself. And don't you ever think for 1 second that it can't happen to you. I don't give a damn how good your so-called neighborhood is or how safe you think it is. You think that shit ain't gonna eventually reach you and touch you? That's where they want to go because that's where the money resides. Arm up. Do yourself a favor, man. If you love your kids, if you love your wife, get you a gun. Practice with that gun. Go to the range. Learn that gun. And be able to defend yourself, defend your life, defend your family. I love y'all, Gun Freak Nation. I appreciate y'all. Hit that subscription button. I love y'all, man. Y'all have a blessed day. Have a blessed night. Have a blessed morning. And just keep being righteous. Keep being humble. And be ready to send that stinking ass savage to Funky Town. Amen.